Nessa girl, y'all seen what was going on with Suki with the wolf pussy, Suki with the good pussy? Child, it was about to be Suki with the taking pussy, messing around with YK Osiris down to that Gotti versus Mayweather fight. Wanna talk about it? Here we go. Nessa girl, I don't know whether to laugh at that intro that I just did or to laugh at this wrinkly ass pullover I got on. But let me tell y'all something. Don't y'all get in my goddamn comments talking about my wrinkly ass pullover, okay? Friday is my busy day, and I could have laid in the bed an extra 2 hours before I go to the gym. But I said, you know what? Let me hop on this camera real quick and call Nessa them. All right? So I probably had this on 2 or 3 days ago, and it was at the foot of my bed. I picked it up off the floor and I put it on. It's this or nothing. Okay? Fridays, I go to the gym from 12 to 1. From 1 to 2, I'm in traffic making it to the radio station. From 2 to 3, I'm in pre-production. From 3 to 6, I'm on air. From 6 to 7, I'm fighting traffic to get back home to do Fox Soul, leaving me 30 minutes to eat. And from 7:30 to 9, I'm doing Fox Soul. So, baby, let me tell you something. You better appreciate what I'm giving you, Nessa girl, because I could give you a diatone. Hello? Anyway, everybody seen what went down, child. So much went down at this Mayweather Gotti fight that the antics outside the fight have overcome the damn fight in the media. I know Floyd and Gotti need to be upset that Jocelyn Hernandez and Sukihanna have taken all they damn thunder. Because that's what we talking about. We ain't even talking about the fight or the extra fight that broke out at the fight. We talking about Jocelyn and the Sukihanna. Now, Suki with the good puss. Suki with the wolf puss. Let me tell you something. That wolf puss don't turn into a puppy, honey, because mama is somewhere crying. She's somewhere with her tail tucked between her legs, but rightfully so. Now, there are so many different conversations that we can have that spawn from this situation. And so we don't conflate them, and so that everybody is clear, let me state my position at the top of this video. YK Osiris was completely out of line. He completely violated Sukihanna. She has the right to feel violated. No matter what a woman wears, does, and or says, she has no right to be touched, accosted, spoken to inappropriately unless she explicitly gives a man permission or she invites said man into her personal space. Clear, done, out the picture. Now let's start getting into some of the nuance. First and foremost, there were a lot of things going on at the fight with that table situation. They rotated celebrities and social media influencers, and everybody was there to entertain and to get a moment. I think when YK Osiris came out, he was trying to get a moment. All right? Since we've been introduced to Sukihanna, you know, she has become and evolved into somewhat of a sex symbol. You know what I'm saying? Her lyrics, her entertainment style is very sexual. And in doing so now, it probably has created a situation where people now want to be able to say they got some of Suki with the good pussy. Or be, you know, linked to Suki with the wolf pussy. They want that wolf to attack. But what we found out is that wolf pussy and good pussy is all just an act. And don't get me wrong, it's her right to perform however she wants. But some of us, myself included, got her act confused with who she really is. And it's a valuable lesson for all of us to learn, because sometimes we get so caught up in people and their entertainment that we oftentimes think that that is who they are. And, you know, now that I think about it, I should be the first person to know better, because people really think in my real life that I'm Funky Dineva. They do. They think that my internet persona and my social media persona is who I am in real life. And I can tell by the types of things people say to me. Oh, you messy. Oh, you know, you the number one gossip. Oh, you you this, you that, you're all these different things. And I just laugh because my friends would tell you that I'm honestly not majority of what you see on camera. Anyway, this ain't about me. Suki. I'm an intentions person. Even though the road to hell is paved with good intentions, I'm an intentions person, and I judge people not necessarily on what they did, but what their intentions were. I do not think YK Osiris intended to hurt, embarrass, or violate Suki. I think that he attempted to get a moment, be playful, and he took it extremely too far. He did not read her body language. He did not, whatever. He was just focused on getting his moment. Listen carefully here. I am not blaming Suki, and I'm not insinuating that she brought this upon herself. What I am saying is, I think this young man may have confused what she gives off while doing her entertainment and thought that she would be receptive to that type of thing, because she want to switch and eat a nigga ass, eat his ass, all in his ass, which is the cheesiest rap lyric, but I love it. Nevertheless, that's what I think. And when it was all said and done, he learned the hard way that it went wrong. No one has the right to tell somebody how they should feel about something, how they should act, how they should respond. But I will say, I'm not going to lie, and I had to check my own self. When I saw the social media post, she had deleted her Instagram for a bit, and I'm paraphrasing here, but she wrote something to the effect of, I've been crying all day, whatever it is she was saying. Like, I feel like nobody understands me, or whatever it was she had said. Let me find it so I can get it right. Let me just y'all bear with me for a minute. Let me find it. She wrote, I am hurt and I am scared to stand up for myself. I drink to hide that I am very sensitive. I feel things more than the average person. I stopped drinking yesterday, but today I've been crying all day. I ask God to strengthen me and use me to help others and to order my steps in His Word. I just want to go away for a while. And then she wrote, oh, okay, that was it. So, again, I can't tell y'all what she's feeling, but I'm not going to lie. When I saw that, it stung me a little bit, because I'm like, oh shit, this is about to turn into something huge. That's what I was thinking. This is about to get all the Me Too movement smoke, all the Bill Cosby smoke, all the Hugh Hefner smoke, all the black women are the most disrespected people on the planet, all the rape and sexual harassment smoke. I'm like, this situation that was intended to be playful or whatever is about to have some very huge consequences on this young man. And at the end of the day, if they did or didn't, he brought it on himself, so it is what it is. But I just did not want that to happen, right? And then it triggered another part of my mind, which was, why can't she publicly full express how she feels or whatever? Why is it that the woman, and in this particular case, the black woman, has to put herself second in order to protect the black man? Because I know some of y'all gonna go there. It was giving me Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion tease. Like, in order to save you, I have to sacrifice myself. And that's not right either. Like, and so I was like, boy, oh boy, this is just not going to end well. Then, a lot of times, celebrities be so in a rush to come to somebody's defense publicly that they don't realize they are making things worse. Meek Mill should have minded his goddamn business, okay? And here is why. Every time there's a situation and you're in the media, every time you speak on it, you reset the media cycle. And something that would have died out in 5 to 7 days becomes a fresh story again. So Meek Mill, in an effort to come to YK Osiris's defense, he says something along the lines of, I've been knowing him, he's a good man, he didn't intend to do no harm, please don't ruin this black man's life. And I get it, save the black man, protect the black man, the government is after the brothers, the man, Black Lives Matter, I get all of that. But in an attempt to show support for YK Osiris, Meek Mill reset the media clock. And so now, we got to have a conversation again. Black men always jumping in when the black man do something wrong to the black woman. Ain't nobody talking about Sukihana. She was the victim in this situation, but he trying. It made things worse, even though I know that those were not his intentions. Now, y'all, this story ends happily, right? Suki took to Instagram. She put up a post saying that she is in the habit of building black men up, not tearing them down. She says that YK Osiris apologized to her privately and publicly, and that she chooses to accept his apology. All is forgiven, and basically that she and him both want to go on with their lives. I respect it. And now that she's accepted his apology, you know, we, the viewing public, should no longer be upset about the situation, because we can't be more mad than the person who the crime happened to. All right. Now I want to move into the next phase of the conversation, and this is where it's going to get controversial, and this is where I need y'all to listen, because some of y'all listen to respond, and some of y'all are just committed to misunderstanding me. In a perfect world, I think that a woman should be able to walk up and down the street butt ass naked the way Erykah Badu did in that window seat video. Georgie, shut your mouth! In that window seat video, without a man touching her, assaulting her, catcalling her, speaking to her vulgarly. In a perfect world. In a perfect world, we would raise our boys to be men that conduct themselves with self-control, restraint, and to respect women even when women don't respect themselves, right? But we don't live in a perfect world. And so the conversation that we need to have is about marketing, image, and what you put out. And I know some of y'all are going to say, just because a woman dresses slutty doesn't mean she deserves it, and she doesn't. But because we don't live in a perfect world, and because there are so many imperfect people out there, there is a level of risk associated with how you present yourself. And that's a great way to put it. There's a level of risk. And the risk is that you are going to run into another imperfect person that may not treat you with respect. Okay? Let's be clear here. I'm no longer talking about the YK Osiris situation in Suki. I'm talking about presentation and imaging. I get that women are now on this mission to do this whole don't touch me, slut walk, don't slut shame me, I have freedom over my sexuality, I can dress however I want, I can say whatever I want, I can bend over and spread it, and you better not touch me. And ladies, please know that I support y'all. As a man, I'm here to tell y'all, men aren't shit, okay? And the world is fucked up because of men And men, many of them are animals. And many of them don't have self-control. And many of them don't respect women. So when I caution my women friends about the way they present, it's not about controlling women. It's not about taking away your agency. It's not about trying to get you to act a certain way because of respectability politics. It's not about any of that. It's about because I know how men are. And because society has not gotten to a place yet where men know how to keep their hands to themselves and when men know how to act like horny dogs. So my question to my women following is, what's more important to you? To be safe or to get your point across? You know? And I don't want none of y'all to get mad at me and be like, you see what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to govern you. I'm just simply laying out the world as it is. And yes, we can have the conversation all day long about men need to learn how to keep their hands to themselves. Men need to learn how to respect women. Men need to learn that no is no. I agree with all of that, but that ain't where they at right now. That ain't where they at right now. They ain't shit right now. They raping women's right now. They catcall. They touching women's. They think they own women's. They kissing them in the mouth whenever they want to. Yes, we need to teach them different. Yes, we need to hold them accountable. But that's not where they are at right now. So what you gonna do to protect yourself? That's my only point. You can fool Allah around on this earth in the name of women's liberation, sexual freedom. Have at it. But we must accept and understand there is a certain level of risk associated with it because men are not shit. And that's not changing today or tomorrow. It's been like that for a while. That's my only point. So in saying that, I am not saying that a woman deserves what she gets or that a man has agency to touch her. But you must understand that presenting that way will bring certain types of uninvited energy in your life. Whether it's fair or right, that ain't even got shit to do with nothing. It could be fair, it could be wrong, it could be right, it could be unjust. It doesn't change the fact that presenting a certain way is going to attract a certain type of energy. That's the simplest, most balanced way I can put it. The same way sagging pants, gold teeth, and big chains around a man's neck is going to attract different energy in his life than it is a suit and tie or a polo shirt and some Dockers. Humans are very simple creatures. Our brain makes connections and correlations. You may not be a whore, you may not be a slut. But if you're dressed and you act like one, that is how many people are going to treat you. You may not be a thug. You may not be a gangster. But if you dress and you act like one, that is probably how people are going to treat you guys, y'all. It's simple science. Simple science. So, what's the moral of this story? The moral of this story is, men, we got to do better. You got to respect women. You wouldn't, the rule of thumb should be treat a woman the way you want somebody to treat your mama or your sister. But some of y'all treat y'all mamas and y'all sisters like dogs. So women, you might not want to ask for that. Treat these women like you treat your side pieces. That's a word they understand. Treat me the way you treat your side piece. Because the side piece these days getting all the respect. Treat me like you treat your side piece. And ladies, do what you want to do. Be as liberated as you want to be liberated. But understand that the male collective has not progressed to where y'all have progressed mentally. It's 100% wrong. We can argue right or wrong another day, but until they get on board and they get to a place of understanding and they get as progressive as y'all are, y'all have a choice to make, to do what's in the best interest of your safety or to just be and hope for the best. The choice is yours. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. I hope y'all understand what I was saying. I hope I didn't offend anybody. I hope y'all didn't receive this as me victim blaming, because I'm not victim blaming. I was just simply trying to lay out the way the world works right now, despite how we want it to work. Capiche? Y'all be sure to like and subscribe if y'all hoes new around here, and I'll call y'all later. Bah.